We're going to begin tonight with a way to help end the teacher shortage. DHEC announcing new quarantine guidelines for staff members potentially exposed to COVID-19 but experiencing no symptoms within the schools. News 19's Tai Wong explains the new policy and how educators feel about this change.
On Sunday, DHEC announced school staff who have been exposed to COVID-19 but showing no symptoms do not have to quarantine if you are vaccinated. But you must test negative on the 5th day and wear a mask for 10 after being exposed.
The staffing shortages are causing all kinds of disruption. People are pulling classes, they're sprinkling kids in and out. We just don't have enough substitutes to cover. So I think this measure is to help that. So hopefully that will happen and we can have more staffing in the schools.
More than 24 schools in the Midlands have moved to virtual learning due to staff members being exposed to COVID-19. Sherry East is the president of the South Carolina Education Association. She says it's a great concept, but it poses some questions.
Are they going to agree to wear a mask? Who's going to enforce the mask? Who's going to send out the list of these exposed children and adults?
Research director for SC4Ed and Richland 1 teacher Steve Newsom says without a mask mandate in all schools, the guidance won't work.
If the idea is that teachers or any other staff members are going to come back early from quarantine and be required to mask, I just don't see that happening.
Newsom explains he doesn't believe districts in the state will consistently enforce the mask portion of the guidance.
I think I understand what they're trying to do, but as a teacher and as someone who talks to teachers and has gathered data across the state, it's not going to happen.
He adds if every school in the state followed all of DHEC's recommendations, the plans would help mitigate the spread. Reporting in Columbia, Tai Wong, News 19 WLTX.
Several school districts in the Midlands are moving to virtual learning this week because of COVID-19.